Hello. So, I don't know, it's been a little while. I haven't done any box of positivity. I might think of something different because I keep running out of things. Or maybe just do it like less often. I don't know. But, I hope you can see me. I don't know. Anyways, because I need a new phone. I'm working on that. So, yeah. New moon in Pisces. Lots of crazy energy. All these planets in alignment. I am like abnormally calm though. I don't know. Like every time they say that like there's a planet in retrograde, I have to look and see. Oh, wait a second, because there's a couple of retrograde ones in my chart. So I don't know. Maybe it's I'm comfortable with uncomfortableness. Maybe that's my superpower. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyway, so I just kind of want to talk about just checking in and making sure that you are checking in with yourself, because ultimately that's what this journey is about. It's about you. Because you see a lot of stuff. I think when things get crazy, especially like in the outside world, and then people kind of cling to you know things that make them feel safe. And not that you shouldn't feel safe in a relationship, but I feel like maybe it has something to do with Venus too. I don't know. But like all these people I've seen in comments lately that are like freaking out, and my whole thing on the whole twin flame thing, which whatever. Um, but at the same time, I am exceptionally lucky because of my relationship with my husband. And like I said, it was not perfect. I mean, I'm still like, fixing things and he's fixing things. And a big part of my journey is like where I'm at right now. A big part of that was understanding, valuing yourself. So, I feel like that's what our spiritual journey is. Whether you call it a spiritual journey, a personal journey, whatever you call that. I feel like that's what it is. And so that's what you really need to focus on. I think, there's other people in our lives, and I don't know all the cosmology of it. Because me, I don't I believe in a little bit of everything, and I feel like we don't have a finite understanding. So I also feel like that's the thing too. I feel like your belief, your core beliefs, what feels the most true and natural to you, then it is, right? So I feel like that's another hint, I would say, for me, that makes me feel like um these things that we go through, and these things that we, the hard times, and then we come out better in the end, and all these things we're guided to do and to push ourselves, really is about strengthening who you are inside and what you're about. Because if you think about it, all these people out in the world that do really crappy and shitty things, they're not comfortable enough with themselves, because there are people who are in the similar situations that are comfortable with themselves and they don't do those shitty things, right? Either that or they're all robots or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I feel bad when I see somebody say something like this. One guy there was some comment, I can't remember what it was about, and he had said, because somebody said something, it was like a meme or something about twin flames, and it was, kind of poking fun at it. And the guy had said, yeah, I'm stepping away from my twin flame because I hear a lot of times it comes out not good. I'm sticking with my soulmate. And I wanted to say, you're kind of doing the same thing there, dude. You need to be secure in yourself and who you are and what you want, and understand that is the biggest thing, I feel, with everything too. So, like, I was having the discussion with my mom today too, because we were talking about whether you feel positive or negative energies, whether that's something evil. I honestly don't feel that there is, but I don't understand it either. I kind of lean more to that concept where It's like it's mirroring you. You know what I mean? So like if you're afraid of something, what part of you is making you be afraid of that? Is it your conditioning? Is it something in you? Are you not, or you just don't know? You know, sometimes I think the being unaware and not being secure because you don't know is a part of it too. But I get what she says though, because like you how like you walk into a room and you can just feel how somebody is. But when it comes to like energies and things like that that are not in our physical state, I guess I really don't understand that or know that. Oh, I'll have to dig into that. But because for me, I don't know, I just have this overwhelming sense of being okay in that situation. I don't know. Huh. And it didn't always used to be that way, you know. And I've noticed though, there were times when I felt like scared of certain things, or like I felt like certain things, and it was mostly times in like turmoil in my life. It was like I don't feel like it was a cause of that thing. I feel like that thing, that feeling, was a cause of my inner turmoil and the chaos that was going on in my life. But again, like I said, I feel like all of this is your own interpretation, and that's how you live it. I feel like that is what they mean by you create your own reality. Because I mean, look at the future. Like look at all these things that like have happened like this. You know, it's because you have like a group mindset of people putting their energy into that. You know, putting their focus into that. So that's important to think about. Like, because we really, I mean, we want a better world. We want less shitty people. Then let's focus on that. I think that would be good. But anyways, no big profound revelations or anything. Just kind of check in with yourself. Be secure in who you are, because no matter what, if you got it or you don't got it, you're still trying to figure it out. It ain't easy. And being anchored into who you are and knowing who you are, and knowing that ultimately you kind of control that, right? You control that. No, you can't blame that on anybody else. I've understood that too. There's things that happen to you from other people. I won't say that they happen for you, because I don't quite understand that concept. But I get it because that's where you grow. But at the same time, it's your response to those things. It's you needing validation. You know what I mean? Like, say somebody doesn't treat you the way that you want them to. And, now if somebody's physically abusing you, that's a whole different thing, whatever. Defend yourself anyway. Do you know what I mean? But just do it from like a more secured place. Because, when you have some unsecured people out there, and that's how we ended up where we are now in this world, but I think we'll be okay. I think we have a lot of people just knowing who they are and using that. So, but when it comes to love, you know what I mean? Love is strong. I mean, I don't know. I always say that too. I just wish everybody had like that. I hope that I feel for my husband, for everybody in the world. It's just, it's deep. But how you react to certain things, I had to learn too, like not to expect him to show love the way that I do, because I'm a very like, you know what I mean? Like my poor husband can't walk by without me saying I love you, and I hug him and I kiss him and attack him all the time, and he tells me he loves me, he kisses me, and he has his moments, but he's not as like expressive as I am. So I mean, he's a Scorpio sun and a Scorpio moon. I'm a Aries sun with a Pisces moon, so I don't know, I'm very mushy, but I'm also very outward with how I feel all the time. So it took me a long time to like stop taking things out on him in that way. And I'm not saying he's perfect. I mean, he's had to learn some things too, but you end up doing that back and forth to each other. And I see that like in these comments with these people, and it's like, and like which Insight has said today, which kind of like, I feel 100% I believe that too. If you feel resistive, I mean, this is my interpretation of what she said, but if you feel resistive to your path, do you feel like you have a soul contract, or you feel like you're destined to do something, or you have to do this, then it shouldn't feel that way. You know what I mean? Either that, or if that is your path or whatever, you ain't on that yet. You have to do the hard work. And I do feel like that's a thing. I mean, I remember like there's a lot of like deep emotional shit that I had to get through to kind of get to where I am right now. And I'm in a good place. So I am grateful for that. And I also had to trust that all of the stuff, the nasty, horrible feelings that I was feeling, did not mean that I was not supposed to have what I wanted. Do you know what I mean? Like, it didn't mean that, like, my life wasn't mine. So, anyways, understand that you are the purpose of your journey. Is there a bigger purpose? Are we supposed to help other people? I feel like there's part of that too, because I kind of feel like we're all connected. And again, I have no clue what, where, how it works or anything. I have a lot of philosophies that I read into and that I love. And I think, I mean, there's so many different things that like, I like, oh, I get that, but I don't really get that. You know what I mean? So there's all this kind of stuff floating in my head all the time. But as far as like a concrete thing that I believe, the only thing I know is it's way more complicated than we'll ever know. Yet it's literally way more simpler. So, and with that, take care of yourself. Your journey is about you, and your relationship to other people is about how you feel about you. So, there's that.